Hello, my name is Tiffany and I'm a life coach. When Americans lose their jobs, it's not just a setback, it's a crisis. In today's climate, losing employment can literally threaten your survival. The safety nets designed to protect us in hard times are being shredded by politicians who disregard the realities of working families. If you do manage to receive unemployment or other benefits, it's rarely enough to cover basic expenses while searching for a new job. For millions, quitting isn't a choice. It's a risk that they can't afford. So what do these cuts mean? It means that people have to work past retirement age. Even as mental health challenges or chronic medical conditions make each day a struggle. In this system, the news that you've lost your job feels like a death sentence. Health insurance premiums can double, triple, or skyrocket beyond reach overnight. Instead of focusing on healing and recovery, people are forced to worry about paying their bills. Because our tax dollars is going up to the people that already have money instead of to the people that need it. And like I said, even if you do qualify for benefits, it's not enough to get you through 30 days per month. The amount that they give you leaves you broke within days. Why are we being treated that way? We pay our taxes. Our tax dollars should be going to us, the people that need it. 60% of the population of the American people work paycheck to paycheck. Those people should be the ones to qualify should they lose their job due to no fault of their own, whether they're just being laid off, which is happening right now. Many companies are doing mass layoffs. And should those people lose their job, or if you're sick, or you're past retirement age, or you're dealing with mental health issues, you should be able to qualify for benefits that will sustain you until you can get back on your feet. That's not a big ask. We need help, not them. Boeing can use a plane as collateral to get a loan. Other large corporations, they have assets that they can use to get a loan. Why do they get bailouts? Why is it that the people that have money get bailouts, but the people that don't get pull yourself up by your bootstraps speech? People expect to be able to go to their managers or go to human resources or someone in the company to help them when they're being bullied or they're working in a toxic environment in some way, shape, or form, when they're not being paid enough, when they're working long hours, they're working two, three jobs and still unable to make ends meet. It feels as if we should be able to go to someone to help us. But right now, we don't have that. Standing up to these policies is not just personal, it's a fight for the future for all of us. When the government refuses to hold corporations accountable, exploitation in the workplace flourishes. Workers are left vulnerable when employers know that there are no consequences for their unfair treatment, wage theft, discrimination, and unsafe conditions. So, what's happening with the government definitely affects what's happening in the workplace. And right now, our only way out is by us standing up for ourselves. It's hard to stand for workers' rights under the current system. Every time our safety nets are cut, every benefit denied, every assistance program dismantled, the impact is felt in our homes, in our health, and in our communities. This is why fighting for safety nets isn't just a political issue. It's a fight for our dignity, our security, our very lives. The time to speak up is now. The regime, our leaders, they're supposed to fight for us. But when they let the powerful exploit workers and erode our protections, they betray that responsibility. We must demand accountability. We must demand accountability. We must demand accountability. We must demand justice. And we must stand together against exploitation, which is happening right now, because nobody should risk their lives, their health, or their future simply for losing their job. Let's fight for our safety nets, for real support, and for a government that protects workers, not corporations, not billionaires. Change only happens when we refuse to be silent. The fight starts with us, and it starts today. Do you remember when we expected the rich to help the poor? What happened to that expectation? Should we give people license to be rich and stingy. As we wrap up, remember this. The challenges that we face today, job losses, shrinking safety nets, toxic workplaces, they're not just statistics or distant problems. They're lived experiences of millions of hard-working Americans, maybe people you know or even yourself. But despite the weight of these struggles, there's immense power in hope and action. You're not alone in this fight. Each voice raised, every story shared, chips away at the injustice, and it builds momentum for real change. They want us to believe that pulling ourselves up by our own bootstraps is enough, and that if we just work harder, we'll make it. But they don't tell us that many start the race with their shoes untied, weighed down by obstacles no amount of hard work alone can overcome. The truth is, progress comes when we stand together, not just individually. When we demand fair wages, safe work environments, and social supports that protect all of us, not just a privileged few. So don't lose heart. Your dignity and your worth are not measured by jobs you have or don't have, or by a system that too often overlooks you. Your courage to speak up, to organize, and to envision a better future is what shapes the world around you. Keep pushing. Keep challenging the status quo. Advocate for those without a voice. Raise your light where there is darkness. Because change starts with belief. Belief that a fairer, kinder, more just society is possible, and belief that every single one of us deserves not just to survive, but to thrive. This moment is hard, yes, that's true. But in hardship, we find strength. Together, we build the safety nets that protect us all. And if we never ever went through hardships, we'd never learn how to find our strength. And we have to admit that there are some great things that's going to come out of all of this. So rise up, stay hopeful, keep fighting, and never ever forget that you matter. Your struggle matters, and your future is worth fighting for. Thank you for listening. Stay strong, stay united, and let's keep moving forward together.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you so much for joining me.